Imagine throwing hands in a fighting game using nothing but your SSH client and a terminal window. Welcome back to ForgeStacx. We are always looking for that perfect blend of utility and pure nerd joy. Today we are diving into a project that completely redefines what you can do with a simple SSH connection. It is called SSH Fighter. The creator, thomasdavis, has built a full two-player arcade fighting game that runs entirely over the terminal. You do not need to download a client. You do not need a browser. You do not even need an account. You just open your terminal, type one command, and you are ready to fight. It is the kind of project that makes you want to open a window, SSH, into a server, and just play for an hour. We are going to look at how it works, what you get, and why this pure ANSI approach is so impressive for the home lab community. Getting started is as simple as it gets. The README shows you just one command to get into the action. You simply type SSH followed by the domain name of the server. Once you connect, the server handles the matchmaking, the combat logic, and the rendering. Your terminal acts as the client. You are greeted with a character selection screen. There are 18 distinct fighters to choose from, each with their own personality and move set. You pick your character, select an opponent, and the fight begins. It feels like stepping into a digital dojo right from your command line. The connection is handled over standard SSH ports, which means it works through almost any firewall or network configuration you might have in your home lab. This is where the magic happens. The game renders graphics using pure ANSI escape codes and Unicode block pixels. The developer has tuned the rendering to use octant, quadrant, and half pixels depending on your terminal capabilities. This allows for surprisingly detailed sprites without relying on external libraries. The server runs the game logic and streams the visual updates back to you. It uses true color by default, compressing the data and streaming it efficiently so you do not lose the palette fidelity. This is a massive technical achievement for a text-based protocol. It proves that you can push the limits of what a terminal can display when you strip away the bloat of a full GUI framework. The content depth is surprisingly robust for a project of this nature. You get 18 complete fighters, and each one comes with 3 character-specific special moves. This gives you a lot of variety in how you approach a match. The arenas are not just static backgrounds. There are 6 animated stages featuring effects like rain, surf, mist, steam, petals, and runway lights. The motion inputs are handled with a packet-safe input buffer to deal with SSH escape sequences. You can play best of 3 online fights, do solo practice, or use the quick match queue. The controls are per player and configurable in-game, so you can map them to your keyboard layout. We have to look at the community reception on the command line subreddit. The project is brand new, which triggered a GitHub guard trust report warning that the repository is under 30 days old. Some users reported immediate connection closures when trying to SSH in, suggesting the server might be under heavy load or experiencing routing issues. However, the sentiment is overwhelmingly positive. Commenters are calling it a fun project and expressing a strong desire for more SSH servers like this. The enthusiasm is clearly there. People love the idea of a persistent terminal-based arcade. The leaderboard and ranked ladder are already active, showing that players are engaging with the meta and the competitive aspects. What makes this stick around is the competitive layer. SSH Fighter features persistent ELO ratings and a full leaderboard. You can track your wins and losses against other players. There is a live replay feature so you can watch matches after they are over. The site also hosts a bot API, allowing automated agents to enter the open league. This is huge for testing and for tinkerers who want to build their own terminal-based AI fighters. The website shows a healthy mix of human and bot matches, proving the system can handle concurrent connections and maintain state reliably. It is a fully fleshed out arcade experience, not just a demo. SSH Fighter is a testament to the power of the terminal. It is open source, built with TypeScript and Node.js, and it runs on SQLite for persistence. It is a perfect weekend project for any developer. It reminds us that we do not need a heavy desktop environment to have rich, interactive experiences. It is fast, it is lightweight, and it is just plain fun. If you have a spare terminal window open, go connect and see what all the hype is about. It is a brilliant use of SSH and a great example of what is possible when you treat the terminal as a first-class interface. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more tools worth your weekend. Let me know in the comments if you have tried SSH Fighter and what your main character is. I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe for more tools worth your weekend. Let me know in the comments if you have tried SSH Fighter and what your main character is. I will see you in the next one.